Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Redhead Boo here, back with a new video. So today's is quite a special one that I have wanted to do for quite a while now, and it's going to be sort of a dedication, I guess, to somebody who I have supported now for a good few years, I want to say, and they've always been someone I've admired, someone who's very, very special to me, and especially this year has been helped me a lot. And I thought, in a way, to say thank you, that I would do a video all about Jamie Hensley, because he's amazing and always will be. So yeah, so I decided to do a tag. I have 15 questions to get through, and yeah, so I think I'm just going to get started. So question number 1, what is my favourite thing about Jamie? There's so much that I admire and respect about him. My favourite thing about him, ooh, it's a hard one. It really is, because there's so much good things to do with him. And yeah, favourite thing, I definitely think, I mean, it's no contest, it has got to be his voice. Because I know I've said this a million times on this channel, especially this year, but like, my favourite thing about him has got to be his voice, because he has got one of the best, and I will say it now, like, singing voices out of any male singer that I know. And what I love about his voice is everything is just so effortless. Like, he can sing any song and just nail it every single time. He's just so talented, and you can tell how much training he's had, and like the evolution, almost evolution, is that the word? Like, his voice just gets better and better every time I hear it, and yes, I do always feel proud of him, like, whatever he does. So yeah. Question number 2, out of all the things Jamie has done in his career, what are you most proud of? Oh gosh. Out of all the things he's done in his career, what am I most proud of? He's done so much, like musicals, pantomimes, pride shows. Obviously, his career in Union J has been unreal. Like the X Factor, the Palladium show, like, there's just so much to choose from. But I think for me, I would say, it's, these questions are so tough, but like, something in his career I'm most proud of. I think, as a very open gay man, I will say that I was most proud seeing him at Pride, because before then I had never been to a Pride event before, and I knew that I wanted to try and go to one in my life to see what they're like. And obviously when Jamie got announced for the ones I went to, I just knew I had to go, and just to see him back in his element, up on that stage, smashing it, and to be front row for both of them was just unreal. And like, you can just tell how enthusiastic and how, I don't know what the word is, he's very, well, he's proud of himself. And like his journey. So in a way, I guess he can sort of relate to stuff to do with pride, and that's what I admire about him, and that's what I will always admire about him. So, question number 3. What is one of my favourite songs he has ever sung? Honest to God, these questions are hard. Out of all of the songs he has sung, what is my favourite? I think because of the last Pride event I went to in September, I think it was September, yeah. I will say that my favourite song, oh my God, this is so hard, is Bohemian Rhapsody. I mean, any song he sings, like I said before, he just smashes every single time. But one of, like, the songs I've seen him do before is like Queen songs. I've seen him do Somebody to Love and obviously Bohemian Rhapsody. And them songs in themselves are big, like massive. And when he did Bohemian Rhapsody at UK Pride, he absolutely smashed it. He was just unreal. Like, I think he suits that style of song. So in a way, I do sort of want to see him do that style more. So yeah, I definitely think his voice suits it and his personality and everything about it. So I definitely feel like out of all of the songs I've ever seen him do, I think Bohemian Rhapsody will always be my favourite. So yeah. Question number 4. What are you most excited about? Seeing him in Panto, his solo music, or for him to tour? Oh, I don't know. There's so much coming up that I'm like so excited about. Oh, God, this is so hard. I definitely think seeing him in Panto is going to be so much fun because I have always said how much I would love to see him do Panto, and like the ones he's done in the past I never went to, and sort of looking back now I do wish I would have gone to a few, but when I saw that he was going to do Panto again this year, I was like, I have to go, I have to. So I did get tickets and it is coming up very, very soon, and I am so excited. I really can't wait. And just planning Panto and everything is just so much fun. And I may be 26, but I just love going to pantomimes. There's something, I just feel like they're very festive, they're very Christmassy, and it gets me in the festive mood knowing that I have a pantomime coming up. And I have seen pantomimes ever since I was 6 years old. So for a good 20 odd years, I have been to pantos. I've seen some of my favourite people in pantomimes and I always have the most fun at them. So it's a way to just be a big kid again. And I mean, I am a big kid myself anyway. So going to a pantomime, it just makes me happy. Obviously, I am excited for his solo music because I just cannot wait to see like the sort of road he goes on his journey, and I'm gonna say it now, I'm gonna be here every single step of the way on his solo music career because honestly, after everything that happened this year, I definitely feel like he needs his moment to shine because, as I have said, he is super talented and he needs recognition. He really does, because that voice is something else. It really is. So I'm excited for everyone to hear his solo music and to hear it for myself, because I cannot wait. And obviously his headline show in May next year, I am so excited about, and to be able to hear his music there is going to be so good. And obviously when it comes round to him hopefully doing a tour, I will be going for sure. It's me. And yeah, so, but I think out of them three, I don't know. I think I'll say his solo music, but obviously Panto and getting to see him very soon is going to be fun as well. Okay, question number 5. Describe Jamie in one word. One word. Now, when I got sent all of these questions, this is the one that I had to think a lot about, because obviously I want to describe him in more than one word, but I can't. I have to do one. And I think the word that really sticks out for me, oh God, I don't know, is, I'll say honest, because, and there is a reason behind this. So what I have always admired about Jamie is he's not afraid to speak his own mind. He's very open about like anything he doesn't think is right, he will say, and anything that is right he will also say, which I think is great, especially in this day and age. Like, I feel like more people should be able to have their opinions on stuff and not really be afraid of what other people think. And I definitely feel like that is Jamie, and that is something I have always respected to do with him. So I definitely think honest is the best word to describe him as. And yeah, I can't really think of any other words, to be honest, but I just love the fact that he is very, very honest about anything. And especially like in our time working together, he was always very open with me, and honesty was always the best. And things we spoke about, like when we actually saw each other in person, was just, obviously I'm not going to share some of the things we talked about because it is personal to me and others, but the way he's always spoken, and especially like the message after he left Union J, like the honesty and how he really felt, and especially the interviews he did about that, like I really respected how he put himself across, especially in interviews. And yeah, so 100% that's the word. Question number 6. Is there something you would love to see Jamie do that he hasn't done? I mean, he has done what I'm about to say, but not for a while. So I definitely think I'd love to see him do more musicals, maybe, or like, maybe just like acting, or not so much like a short movie or anything, but maybe like a play or something. I just feel like he'd really blossom in that. Or maybe a TV appearance would be quite nice, especially to like promote his solo music. I definitely feel like he should reach out to like TV programs and things like that. And yeah, I don't know. Is there anything I'd like to see? Definitely a musical. I would because I didn't, and I regret this for the rest of my life, I didn't go see him when he was in Joseph, and looking back now, I really do wish I would have gone. So hopefully he'll do another musical one day. That would be really nice to see him in. So yeah. Question number 7. What were your best moments working with Jamie? So the next 2 questions are about, well, mainly about my time working with him as my vocal coach. So what were our best moments? I'll say, like, just getting a chance to actually see him again. Not in person, well, sort of in person, but it wasn't. So yeah, just getting a chance to try something new for me was a big challenge. And I don't know, I think the best moments for me were just trying something new, pushing myself way out of my comfort zone, like way out of it, was an experience in itself. And I definitely think, like, him telling me that I had potential, and all of the times when I did stuff right, and he would message me, he would say stuff that I'll always remember. Like, it'll always be remembered as a special time for me, I think. And yeah, so my best moments, by far, him telling me how proud he is of me, and especially in our second full session, I think it was now, in March, and we were working very hard on the Moana track, and that was one of the sessions for me which felt just right, and it felt like, I don't want to say destiny, but I felt like it was meant to be. And I just felt very comfortable, like, from the word go, when I started working with him, I was never made to feel, I don't know, I was never made to feel like it was a bad decision. Like, everything I did was the right thing, and I was always made to feel very comfortable. I was never made to feel silly or like judged or anything. And to do that with someone who I had always admired and sort of looked up to, it just felt, it felt weird to begin with. Not in a bad way, but like, to say one of your favourite celebrities almost is going to be training you, like, one-on-one. It's not something I would ever have imagined would happen to someone like me. So yeah, I definitely admire him for that. And what were our vocal sessions like? They were really fun. I really enjoyed them. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss doing them, and hopefully one day I will get to do them again because they were so much fun. I definitely feel like I got my confidence back, especially like when I started doing the covers that I have done and got so many amazing comments from people. And it genuinely does feel really good when people say, like, the stuff you're doing, it works, and to just keep going. And yeah, so it is amazing, and that's all down to him. Like, I get it is to do with me as well, but if it wasn't for him guiding me and being so supportive, like, I don't think I'd be where I am now. So hats off, because honestly, I really did appreciate it. I really did. So yeah. Sorry, the questions are so, the writing is so small. Okay. Question number 9. Yeah. Do you have a favourite photo with Jamie? And the answer to that is yes, I do. Simple. Well, I've actually got 2 because they're 2 of my favourites. I don't know how well this is going to show up. No, I don't think it's going to show up. But one of them is the group photo that we had took at Durham Pride. which was really, really cute because it was like the first time I'd obviously seen him in a while, so it was really lovely. And then also my photo that I had with him at UK Pride, which was really cute and one of the best days in my opinion. So yeah. Question number 10. How long have you supported Jamie for? Oh, how long have I think, well, I definitely started supporting him in 2012, obviously with Union J in X Factor. Like, as soon as I saw Triple J on the auditions, I was like, who are these three talented young men? Well, boys at the time, obviously. But because I did obviously support like bands and stuff, and when I saw them, I was just like, they're good. That I can get behind these guys. And week in and week out, I became obsessed with Union J. And this is probably where I'm gonna start to get cringy, so sorry. But I week in, week out, I loved them. I downloaded all of the songs that they performed on X Factor. I was just in like my fangirl era at that time, I think. And then I remember the very first time I met them was 2014 or 13, I want to say. I think it was 14. Or was it 13? I don't know. I can't remember. No, it was 2014 because it was a few months before North East Live. Yeah, that's right. And I was just a big, big, big fangirl. I adored Union J. And I don't want to say this in case he's watching. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. And when Union J first started, I could feel myself going red. Jamie, I developed a very big... I developed a very big soft spot for him. I'll admit it now, I did. And from then on, I sort of became obsessed with him. And obviously the others as well. So, yeah. But Jamie, there was something very special about him. And obviously, like I've said, his voice. So I think I've been a fan of him now for, I want to say 11 years. Well, obviously coming up to 12 years, but yeah. So cute. And I'll never stop. You're stuck with me. Question number 11. How many times have you met him? Gosh, I think I'm going to have to count these out because I have met him a lot. So there was the Doll signing in 2013. There was 2014 even. Tonight We Live Forever signing. You Got It All album signing. An audience of Union J in 2015. I swear there's another. Oh, the Perfume signing. Is that it? Perfume signing. Yorkshire Wildlife Park. So that's 6. And then Durham Pride and UK Pride. So I have met him 8 times, I think, I want to say. Yeah. Not count, if I'm counting the sessions, then technically it would be I can't do maths. 13. Yeah. So if you're not counting the sessions, 8. If you are, 13. So yeah, big fan. Question number 12. What is my favourite memory with Jamie? Favourite memory? I definitely think like reuniting with him properly at Durham Pride was one of the nicest things ever, and just getting to give him a big hug and have a nice chat after so long was lovely. But also, I think I'm gonna have to say UK Pride, because obviously it was close to my birthday, and going to see him before his set and just like getting to have a quick hug and a little chat, not too long. And then obviously his set being unreal, and the amount of on stage interaction I got was pretty crazy. And then obviously going to see him after and getting to spend quite a while just chatting, and yeah, it was lovely, and obviously something I'll never forget. And then obviously Jade getting him to sign my card and reading it just being the cutest little moment ever. And that day I think will always be special to me. So yeah. Question number 13. If there was one Union J song you would love to hear Jamie sing solo, which would you choose and why? Gosh. Oh my god, that is so hard. Which would I choose out of all of Union J's songs? I think I'm going to choose a ballad, and I'm going to choose like an upbeat song. So for the ballad, I'll say You Got It All, because that song is absolutely stunning. It really is. I absolutely adore it. But like, especially his part in that song, I absolutely love. And I just feel like him singing that whole song would be incredible. But I'm also going to say She's in My Head, because again, his voice just suits that. And sort of that style of music, again, similar to Bohemian Rhapsody, is what I love with his voice. Like the way it can go from high to low to everything. And yeah, so I definitely think them songs out of everything. And then the penultimate question, question number 14. What are you most looking forward to about seeing Jamie in Panto? I just think like getting to see him again after his show got postponed and then rearranged, because I was looking forward to it, but I am excited to see him next year, and it actually gives me a chance to be able to say that I am seeing him next year, so that's a bonus. But it'll get me, I think exploring a new theatre is going to be really cool, and obviously seeing him do something I've never seen before, because like I said, I've never seen him in Panto, and especially as like the lead role as well, is going to be so nice. And I cannot wait to see what songs he's going to be singing and see him act and dance. And yeah, I honestly cannot wait. So I will be seeing him on the 10th and 12th of December, and I honestly cannot wait. So yeah, and obviously big hugs will be coming because I've missed him. And finally, question number 15. If Jamie checks out this video, what's one thing you would love to say to him? So, Jamie, if you are watching, I just want to say how much I honestly adore you. Like, you know how incredible you are. You have been there this year for me in so many ways, and I will forever be grateful for that. And honestly, I cannot wait to see you in 2 weeks on Sunday, I think. Yeah, 2 weeks on Sunday in person. It will be amazing. And I'm just going to say this now. I may have a little something planned for the 12th of December at Stage Door, but my lips are sealed. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but honestly, prepare yourself because I need to prepare myself too for what it is, but you are not ready. But yeah. And yeah, so I just want to say that was my video. If you did enjoy, please do not forget, like, comment and subscribe. Turn on the bell and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. But for now, this is Redhead Boo signing off. Bye!